question was GPA requirements. So we do have what's called automatic admissions here at Eastern Washington University that other schools have a similar way of doing things. So our automatic admissions, we do like to tell our students up front about that. For automatic admissions, what you need is a cumulative GPA of 3.3 or higher, and you also need to have completed the CATRs, which are basically the classes that we're hoping that you graduate high school with, and we can go over each of those. So the CATRs, if you don't know what those are, they're the college academic distribution requirements, and basically we are hoping that you graduate with 4 years of English, 3 years of math, and we're looking for algebra 2 and geometry, 3 years of a social science, so that's just like your history and psychology, sociology, those would be included. 2 years of a lab science, and 1 year needs to be an algebra-based lab science. So regular lab science is like biology, and algebra-based biology or algebra-based science would be considered chemistry or physics would cover that. And 2 years of a world language needs to be the same language. At Eastern, we do accept American Sign Language, and then 1 year of a fine art. So if you know you are going to graduate with those classes and you have a 3.3 cumulative GPA, you will be admitted into Eastern. So yeah, so a lot of students feel a lot of relief knowing that they're in that situation, and they'll definitely be admitted. Now you still have to submit a complete application packet. So what that means that you would get onto our website at ewu.edu, and you'd click on admissions, and you'd be able to set up a student account. So very much like just setting up an email account, your username and your password, and then you can start the admissions application online, which is the preference. And there's additional questions that are going to be on there. So you'll have your personal questions about yourself, the classes that you're taking to complete the rest of your senior year, and then 6 essay questions. So you submit that online application with essay questions. We'll need your official high school transcripts, and then we'll need your SAT or ACT test scores. Once we receive all of those things, then your application is considered complete, and typically we review and have an answer for you within 2 weeks. So we try to be fairly quick about our turnaround of letting you know if you've been admitted or not. And so for those of you who have automatic admissions, congratulations. And again, you still want to submit everything and be thoughtful about your essay questions, and still do well on your SAT or ACT tests, because those may help you for scholarships. But if you have under a 3.3 cumulative GPA, or if you're missing one of those classes that I've listed, there's still a great chance that you would be admitted to Eastern Washington University. So just because you don't have automatic admissions doesn't mean that you won't get into Eastern. It just means at that point, if you have a lower GPA or if you're missing a class or two, that we have to look more thoroughly through your application packet. So we'll, read and score your essay questions, we'll look closely at your test scores, and then we'll look at your grade trends from your official high school transcript. So we'll see if you didn't do so great your 9th grade year. Maybe we can see that throughout your 11th grade year or 10th grade year that you really started to try and improve that cumulative GPA, even though it still may not be where you want it. We can see the progress that you've tried to make. So we take all of that into consideration in order to make a decision. So being from a smaller school, we're actually able to take a lot of our applicants as individuals and make very thoughtful individual decisions. So thank you for that question. And if that didn't answer completely, then please let us know. But I want